outside of sonic elements, dude, the band was great then. You know, the separation was great. It had, that's why I loved the band was from that record. But this is the next step. This is next level. These are songs that the band was supposed to write.
I feel that this record is a perfect representation of Balance and Composure. This is what we've been striving to sound like for the past couple of years.
I think the number one thing that we've been told when people come to see us live at shows is how much different we sound live than we do on Separation. And I think with this record we were able to really capture what the band sounds like live.
Separation songs were a bunch of parts thrown together, I feel, at least.
This record was a lot different than Separation. We put everything together in like 2 weeks in the woods, in the cabin. And that was different than Separation, where it was like a long, drawn-out thing of ideas being put into songs.
I mean, Separation songs were written, like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I mean, these songs I think are, I don't know, more honest.
Throughout the years, I think we've gotten better at arranging songs, composing. I feel like we work better together now. And I feel like that definitely shows with this new record.
I think the time that we spent in between making the two records, or between Separation and this record, was important. It gave everybody, I think, time to grow, not only as musicians, but just like in our everyday lives. And I think that shows on the record. And if we hadn't spent that time, the 2 years in between the two, to do that, we wouldn't have had the same result.
It's growth, and not in the way of like trying too hard just because it's the next record, but it's all the songs came naturally. I was lucky enough to, hang out with everyone, while and being there from the conception of a lot of these songs and helping along the way, and to see everyone write and edit and rearrange these songs so meticulously. They really did a great job, and I think the songs just better constructed songs now.
When we got to the studio, we spent like a week, maybe even more than that, just going over the songs again and tweaking things, taking parts out, making things longer. And I think we didn't do that much on Separation. We kind of rushed through that.
We just, thought of each part, how can we make that part the best it can possibly be. Each part, each verse, each chorus, each bridge.
We all are on the same wavelength with the idea of what the song's going to sound like. Everything from the vocals to the drums. So I think these songs represent us.
We've seen more shit in life, and I feel like that just helps when you're trying to make art, and I think it comes through in the songs. We've just experienced more. We're different people now. And I think you can definitely tell by listening to this record.
These songs are some of the best songs I've ever been a part of, because they feel like great songs. At the end of the day, they're still pop songs, but yet you have the musicality and the organic vibe of the best instrumental bands out there. So it's kind of this is the record that they needed to write, and I'm not taking anything from Separation, but this is just the next step.